Good morning, everybody. It's Friday the 13th, kind of an unlucky day, but a little bit of good luck today because I have the day off today, which is kind of rare for a Friday. And we're heading into Father's Day weekend, so I thought, hey, why not make use of my day off, head to the downtown, take a look at some of my favorite spots down there. It's kind of where I like to go when I just want a day to chill and relax. And so, yeah, why don't you come along with me and see what it's like in downtown Guangzhou?
So I took a Didi on my trip to the downtown this morning. Didi is like the Uber in China. My trip today took around 50 minutes, and the price was around 35 RMB, which would be right around $5 American, which isn't too bad.
Okay, so here we are at our first stop of the day. Taikuhui is one of the more upscale malls down here in the downtown. They have all kinds of shops here from like Coach to LB to Gucci, but even if you go down on the bottom floors, they have some more kind of brands like what I can afford. Anyway, I won't stay here too much longer because it's starting to rain, so let's go in and take a look. Okay, so that was Taikuhui. I won't lie, they're not as good as I remember them being. Like years ago, I would sort of pass through that mall almost daily as I would walk to work. It provided a nice sort of air-conditioned break from the heat. And they used to have a lot of shops in there that I liked looking at, but a lot of them have moved out of there recently. So, not as good as I remember, but still very nice mall, nice interior. And if you're into the luxury brands, that's sort of the place to go. But let's move around because there are a few more places in here that I want to go to and check out today. Just to give you a quick idea of where we are, this is Tianhe district. It's kind of the heart of Guangzhou. And so down that way there is Taikuhui, where we just were. Over there is another mall, One Link Walk. I'm not a big fan of that mall. That's probably my least favorite one here. so we'll probably skip that one today. But we'll keep going down this way here, because there are a few malls down that way that are worth taking a look at. And of course down there you can see the Guangzhou traffic and see what it's like. This is early on a Friday morning. It's only a little past 11. So of course that will get a bit busier as the day goes on. And yeah, of course there's a rush hour here like everywhere, so it can get backed up pretty good if you're here at the right or wrong time of day. Okay, so we're at our second stop of the day. This is Grandview Mall. If you watched my video where I went to the Lego store, this is where the Lego store is. Since I've already shown that one on video, I probably won't tape it again today. But this is, I think, one of the older malls in this area, but it's still a nice mall. There's plenty to do there if you have a family. Like, they have arcades for kids, there's an aquarium, a dinosaur museum, they have a place where you can see penguins. So definitely worth it if you're with a family. All right, let's go in and see what's there. Okay, so we're here for the third stop today. This is a mall called Park Central. And I didn't get to film too much of the outside yet because once I finished in Grandview, it was raining pretty bad. So then I had to sort of go underneath through another mall called Fashion Park to get over here. So I did record a little bit in Fashion Park, it's called Fashion Street, which I put in the video. It's kind of a nice underground area. I don't know if the shops are quite as well known as the ones in the other malls, but it's pretty nice to go to. So I've just stopped in for my lunch here at Shake Shack. So I'm going to have a quick shot of what I've gotten. I've gotten the single shack burger with the cheese fries and the chocolate shake. They're probably a bit expensive for what it is, but, it's Father's Day weekend. I'll treat myself. And, kind of a question I get a lot is, do you like Chinese food? And I always say, yes, I do like Chinese food, but when I'm out by myself, sometimes I like to go for the Western food, which is what I've done today, especially the milkshakes. They do make good milkshakes here. So this is kind of the outside. Park Central, they always do sort of these special things like in the middle here. It seems like right now it's focused to La Boo Boo. I don't really know what that is. I've seen everybody talking about it lately. If you know what Labubu is or what the big deal with it is, let me know in the comments below. All right, so it's a day later. I'm back home now, just trying to put some finishing touches on the video I shot yesterday. Just wanted to do a little bit of an outro. Going to the downtown is always a lot of fun, just walking through the malls, seeing what's new or what's changed. Of course, Guangzhou is a huge city to explore with lots of great stuff in it, lots of great parks and museums that, I want to get around to and show you all. In terms of shopping, you're not limited to the malls. There are other places you can go, like I think Tianhe has a nice little shopping street down there. But I don't go there too often just because I think people can be a little pushy there. Like, when you walk down the street, people are always approaching you. Hey, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that? Oh, we have watches, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't go down there too often. I'd have to say yesterday, I don't really spend a lot of time in Grandview Mall normally. I spent a little bit more time there just to try to record as much as I could. And, I was kind of impressed by all the stuff that they do have in that mall. There really is a lot to do there. If, say, you're with a family and you want to try to find something for your kids to do, there is a lot there that there should be something that, almost anybody would be interested in. The only catch is that a lot of it does cost a ticket to get in. So like, the aquarium, the museums, I think the snow world where the penguins are, those are all separate tickets to get in. I don't know if there's any kind of like special combo ticket that covers all of them. I would have to look into that. But, it's a nice little area because you do have, a stretch of about, 4 or 5 malls all very close together. So, if you just wanted to make a day of it just to do some mall hopping, you could, especially like yesterday when the weather isn't cooperating too much. It does also provide a nice way just, to get out, but also kind of stay inside in case the weather goes south on you. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to give it a like, give it a comment, subscribe. Try to let me know what would be, your favorite shop or your favorite place to go if you were in Guangzhou. All right, and then I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.